Hey guys, welcome to another level 1 MCAT prep viewer question. I particularly chose this question which was sent to me through Facebook because in first looks it looks a bit funny, but it's not a bad question. Just need to understand a couple of index rules and you should be good to go. The common mistake I've seen people do with this particular question is that they actually think of 4 to the power of a when it equals to 32. They almost sometimes naturally they just go a is equal to 8. I don't know, I think they think that 4 times to the power of a equals 32, and if you're doing that, that's actually incorrect. Now also you might be thinking, well, I know what 4 squared is. 4 squared is actually 16, and then 4 to the power of 3 is 64. And because 32 is in the middle, you might be thinking like, and I've seen answers like this as well, where someone actually writes an answer of 4 to the power of something like 2.5 equals 32 or something like that, something random. So again, that's also incorrect. So how do we actually go about doing this question? So the first thing to realize is that 32 is the only base that you can write 32 as that you without a calculator is with 2, because if you remember, we've got 2 to the power of 5 is equal to 32. All right, and that's the first kind of clue that you need to get from here. And the second clue is that 2 squared could be written as 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite this whole question. So instead of having 4a, 4 and 32, I'm going to rewrite it with 2 to the power of 2 and 2 to the power of 5. So I'm going to replace this 4 with 2 squared because that's what 4 is equal to. And I'm going to replace 32 with 2 to the power of 5 because that's what 32 equals to. So by replacing 4 as 2 squared, it's going to look like this. So 2 squared to the power of a, because remember 2 squared is equal to 4, and then all of this is now equal to 2 to the power of 5 because that's what 32 is equal to. So the next step is that remember that when we have powers of powers, I'm talking about these two powers here, you multiply them, and so what you end up getting is 2 to the power of 2a equals 2 to the power of 5. And now because the two bases are the same, what we can then say is that the powers are equal to each other. So we can actually say 2a equals to 5, and then rearranging it, we're going to get a is equal to 5 over 2, which means we can actually say a is equal to 2.5. And I just realized what I just did wrong. This was like, and I know I put this as wrong here, but this was, I guarantee it guys, it was pure fluke. I apologize about that. So if you had guessed that as 4 equals, oh man, talk about early morning blues. Yes, 4 to the power of 2.5 is actually equal to 32. It was just a guess, I promise you. This was a pure fluke as how it actually happened. I need more coffee. Okay guys, as I was saying, this thing right here was a pure fluke. It doesn't happen all the time. It just happened to work out in this question. I could have picked any number between 2 and 3 and I had to pick 2.5. Alright, that's basically it for this video guys. As always, don't forget to like and share this video just for the pure comedic purpose of my mistake. Also don't forget to subscribe just to keep up with the latest content. Check out the playlist above for a lot of revision material. That's it from me. Thank you for watching.